Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Liberal Loudmouth. So, today's video, I'm going to go over a newspaper article that basically showcases that the Owasso Police Department is only putting out all this information to fix their reputation in the public's view. But I honestly got to say, I think it's doing more harm than good. Maybe y'all need a better PR person because it's kind of backfiring on you. But I also would like to talk again about this, preliminary report that the police department had made a statement about. And that's going to be in the same article. Let's take a look real quick. All right, let's just go through here, and he makes some statements. And if true, I mean, sorry, Owasso Police, but y'all were caught with your head up your ass, and everybody's watching you try to pull it out. The mother of Nex Benedict, the non-binary Oklahoma teen who was assaulted in a school bathroom and died the following day, is raising doubts about statements released by the local police. On Wednesday, the Owasso Police posted a statement to the department's Facebook page which appeared to defend the Owasso High School's response to the February 7th incident. It goes on, the statement also suggested that Nex's death with the following day was unrelated to the bathroom assault. In a text exchange with Popular Information, Sue Benedict, Nex's mother, said she considered the Owasso Police statement a big cover and believed it was only released as something to calm the people. Benedict said the Owasso Police didn't contact her before releasing the statement, which included preliminary information from the medical examiner's office. Can you think of many times in the past where police department don't inform the parent or kin of the person that has died or been a victim of a crime before they did it to the public? Have you ever seen that? There are several aspects of the Owasso Police statement that raise serious questions. The statement paints the school's response, which is part of the investigation, in a favorable light. But large sections of the Owasso Police's February 21st statement were copied verbatim from a statement released by Owasso Public Schools on February 20th. Now look at that. Look at all that. The highlighted stuff is verbatim. And I made this point, like and then it was also verbatim from the news media. They're all working together, and I called it from day one. I said it literally from the first day that it was going to be a cover up. When I got a phone call the day that Nex died, that was my first comment. It's like, boy, they're going to be out there trying to cover this one up. Because I've experienced it. I have dealt with the school, and I know this is what they do. Now, this is the kicker. In an interview with Popular Information, Lieutenant Nick Boatman, a spokesperson for the Owasso Police, said that after Owasso Public Schools issued its release, they got a lot of hate mail. The purpose of the police statement, which Boatman said he wrote, was to communicate that the police have confirmed the school did all those things. The Owasso Police confirmed the facts, Boatman said, by collecting written statements from school officials, including the school nurse and the school resource officer. Boatman acknowledged that the statement kind of came across as us being a voice piece for the school. Huh, you think? Boatman confirmed that he didn't contact Nex Benedict's family before releasing the statement that included the preliminary information from the medical examiner. That would have just been too much. Boatman said he, quote, assumed that the medical examiner provided that information to the family, which is interesting because the medical examiner isn't going to release information about the cause of death or anything like that until it's done. And it's not done. They're not going to release that. They wouldn't have given it to the family ever until that toxicology comes back. And he acknowledged, it says here, he acknowledged that it might not have happened because the medical examiner might wait until the cause of death is actually determined before. Duh. Thank you, Mr. Boatman. It's not normal practice of the Owasso Police to release piecemeal information regarding the cause of death before the medical examiner issues a report, Boatman said. But in this case, they were being real mean to us. You should have seen it. They were just, oh my goodness, we had at least one credible threat. Right here. Boatman said the medical examiner did not explicitly tell him that Nex, quote, did not die from something as a result of the fight. But that's how Boatman interpreted the medical examiner's comments. Boatman also said the medical examiner emphasized they're waiting for toxicology, which Boatman interpreted as kind of a red flag. Boatman said he is assuming when I get that toxicology report back something's going to be in there. Yeah, they're going to find the prescription medications that child was already on, which they cleverly released in the 911 phone call. And the only reason that they released that 911 phone call was to purposely put out the prescriptions that child was taking. And honestly, that's gross. What they're doing is telling people, no, it wasn't the fight, it wasn't the head trauma, it wasn't the blackout, it wasn't that. It was medication that this child was already taking. That's why they put the 911 phone call out there. That 911 phone call doesn't make sense to be put out there at all anyway. Like them doing that is so nasty to me. Okay, now I want to go to the Owasso Police Department's YouTube channel. Let's look and see just how important this Nex Benedict case is to them now. So look at there. This is the Owasso Police Department's YouTube channel. Does anything stand out to you? They have 6 videos, 4 of them, Nex Benedict. And it's all crap that they would have never otherwise released. Never. They would never have released this stuff had it not been for people poking and prodding at the Owasso Police Department and being critical of them. So let's take a look at this stupid community update one that they did. Let's look at that.
Owasso Police, this is Melinda.
Hi, Melinda. This is Sue Benedict. I've got my daughter, Dagny Benedict, at the hospital. She's a juvenile.
Okay, so this is, I don't know, a little weird to me for them to have put out there. This, and I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to fast forward through it, but it's just Sue, Nex's mother, calling the police because the school had literally just refused to call the police, which she had asked them to do. So let's proceed and let's just talk a little bit about the things that they released and why they might have done that. This is a strange release. I don't understand the relevance here because Nex told us in that video that I just done, they told us that they were stacking chairs. Okay, they're stacking chairs. Cool. I guess the only thing that I can think of is that this is a way for the police to show, no, we're being extremely transparent. Now, I want to point out, there's more video than just this right here. Owasso Public Schools actually did this same thing to me, where they released footage of the parking lot, but they literally edited to look as bad as possible. And even though they did that, the video actually proved my case that I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe they should post the whole video, right? And multiple angles of this, and the kids walking to the bathroom, and all of the kids exiting the bathroom. They didn't bother to offer that. No. Here's what else they offered. So this one right here, they're just stacking chairs, just stacking chairs, walking about, milling about. But they skipped the whole bathroom part. And it goes to this. Footage of Nex being escorted by Owasso Public School security from the school nurse's office to the principal's office and then leaving the school with the legal guardian. Now, look at this. They're like, no, see, Nex walked without any assistance whatsoever. But you can see Nex is wobbly in this. Do you notice that? Nex isn't walking in a straight line. Nex swayed a couple of times. Nex's head is down. You see that? They're off balance. And then here, they show this.
Owasso 911, what's the address of your emergency?
Oh my God, this audio just irritates the absolute shit out of me.
Yes, down at the dead end, down from the fire station. I need to get someone, an ambulance here quick, please.
Okay, what's
my daughter, I don't know what's going wrong. She's posturing, and her hands are in. And she is 16.
Okay.
She fell at school, she got beat up at school yesterday. I took her to the hospital last night, and Officer Thompson was there. I need someone to get a hold of him. He needs to get here quick. She's not doing good at all. I need someone here now.
Okay, listen, I have medics on the way. I want to know how her breathing is.
She's breathing in, but then her eyes they open, but she's doing like a like a really quick, and her hands are posturing already. They're rolling in like I don't know if it's from her head injury, because the girls that beat her up knocked her to the ground, and she hit her head on the bathroom floor. And when I got there, the school was like, I think you might need to take her to the hospital. And I'm like, okay. And she kept saying she had a headache. I took her in.
This is information I don't need. I need to know and make sure that she's breathing okay and stuff like that. About you yesterday, it doesn't matter to me. You said
she's breathing in. She's breathing in, but doing like shallow breaths and then out.
Okay.
And her eyes are kind of rolling back.
Does she take any medication?
No. She does at night, yes, but she hasn't had none today.
Okay. And does she take any illegal drugs? Not that I care. I just need to know. Okay.
No, she does not. No.
She doesn't.
Now, I do want to point out that this parent is like, I mean, I would hope that I would stay completely calm, but if I'm seeing my child, doing this and eyes rolled up in their head, I probably wouldn't sound like that. I don't know. Of course, I don't know the mother. I don't know anything about the mother. So, maybe that's just the way they are. But it is kind of odd that the parent is not really that reactive, or at least not as reactive as I would think one would be making a phone call like this, seeing what she's seeing. All right, let's continue.
Smoke or vape or any of that stuff?
She has vape, yes.
Okay. Does she ever get a hold of a vape that has anything in there? Do you think this?
No, she has not. No. No, ma'am. I'm putting my dogs up right now.
Okay, yeah. Put your dogs up. What's your name?
My name is Sue Benedict.
And what's your phone number? Okay, but she is breathing like we don't need to start CPR. That's just my main concern right now.
No. I would have done that already. I was a nurse. I went to nursing school.
Okay. Okay, well, I have the medics on the way to you, so they'll be pulling up in a minute. So, yeah, if you could make sure that you have your dogs
yeah, they're
put
up. I got them all up.
I got them caged. There's no apartment number or anything with your address.
No. I'm the last house on the right across from the meat factory.
Okay, I want to pause right there. Them releasing that bit of information, one, is totally irrelevant to anybody watching. Two, if you know anything about Owasso, and I don't know where they live, but I do now. Anybody in Owasso will now know where this woman lives. What the hell?
Okay. And you said
I got my front door open.
What does she take at night? What medication does she take at night?
I'm gonna get it. I'm just keeping an eye on her to make sure she's still breathing in.
And I think this is why OPD released this.
It's for anxiety, and she can be mood swings, fluoxetine, and quincepine. That's how you say it. Seroquel. But she only takes that at night, about 8 o'clock at night before she goes to bed. And I keep it put up, so I hear sirens.
That's probably what they're going to say happened to her.
I don't see him yet.
Breathing.
She's still taking breaths in. I don't want to interrupt it, but her hands are postured. You know what I mean? They're in.
Mm-hmm. Has she ever had any kind of like seizure or anything before?
No, she hasn't.
Okay. Can she still like look at you? Like if you're
No, her eyes are rolled up. Her eyes are rolled up and kind of. Gosh, I hope this ain't from her head. They're supposed to have checked her out good. Dadgummit.
Did she go to?
I wanted them. She had a bunch of. Here's the paramedics.
Oh, they're there with you? Okay, I'll let you go.
Well, they're not inside yet, but they're here. They're backing up.
Okay.
You want to let me go?
I'll let you go.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
As Mr. Boatman said, it's like, well, yeah, we were getting a lot of, angry people. So we felt an obligation to get out there and get in front of it. This is a secondary problem, right? This is even, aside from the bullying issue, this is a problem we have all across the country where departments and schools and government entities do these things, and it needs to be addressed. So Owasso Police, you remember that conversation. Yeah, Yeah, you do. And the reporters that I reached out, you remember it too. Anyway, so they're going to keep scrambling. So I guess if everybody keeps on top of them and keeps leaving comments on their Facebook page and keeps up the pressure, you're going to watch them continue to scramble and continue to cover this up, because at this point, I don't even know that it's about covering for the girls that beat on Nex. Now it's just, they're doing damage control for themselves. And to them, that's more important than any victim that they ever come across. That's more important than anything. So would they be willing to cover it up or do things that, might be a little questionable? Maybe. I mean, we see what they're doing now. Let me show you one last thing before I go. Right here in the Independent. Nex Benedict's mother blindsided by release of 911 call and body cam footage. Quote, I lost it. If that's true, if Sue Benedict is saying that they didn't contact her except right before they released it, because I can't imagine that they'd be able to release that without permission. But from the title of this, it sounds like it. It doesn't go into much detail in the article. But I don't know. That's disgusting behavior. It's nasty. And the people in Owasso should be ashamed of the people in that police department and at the school. Crazy. All right, well, I will keep everybody updated as best I can here on the Liberal Loudmouth. Somebody had asked me to do a video about my, dealings with these folk, and I may just do that. I may just go and kind of rehash the whole deal and what they did. We'll see. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. This is the Liberal Loudmouth. Peace.